the mantra is science, science, science all the time by the atheists. And I find it quite incredible because Christianity has never been against science. Christianity has always been at the forefront of the scientific endeavour. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, again, this scientism that the atheists keep propagating all the time is, at the end of the day, it's the people that are in power, not the scientists. Ordinary people have the right to their democratic future. And if you go into scientism, if you go into science, science, science all the time, then that's what happened at the turn of the 20th century. It was all about science, 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 and it was a nightmare, that earlier 20th century. And the same thing is happening today. The atheists are making the same mistake, banging on the drum, science, science, science. Everything evolves around science. Science is the main thing. Nobody's saying that science isn't important. Science is significant. Science has done a great deal of things. But at the end of the day, the scientists aren't in control. The scientists don't have political power. It's ordinary people who have political power. And if you keep going on about science, 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 you'll make these scientists the prophets, the scientists the rulers, the scientists the elites, the scientists who will run the show. And I don't want to be ruled by scientists. I want to be ruled in a democratic world where ordinary people have the vote and ordinary people have the say. I don't want any intellectual elite to have control over me or control over our political process. I want the people, the ordinary people, to have a say. And the atheists don't realise that they're promoting an intellectual elitism with their scientism. And I just think it's wrong. I think not only is it wrong, it's downright irresponsible, it's downright anti-democratic, it's downright intellectually elitist, and all for the sake of a puerile propaganda against creationists. All for the sake of that, they'll lead us into an intellectual elitism that will try to control us. And it's crazy. They want to stop doing the stupid propaganda and stupid banging on about science. The Hare Krishnas of science. We want science, science, science. You can see Dawkins walking around Manchester with Krauss and all the other atheists are walking, holding a stethoscope, singing, "We want science, science, science. We want science, science, science," doing their Hare Krishna walk round the Manchester city centre. And, you know, it's laughable. It's like a cult. At the end of the day, ordinary people have a right to the democratization of knowledge. That is to say, that knowledge is not in the hands of an intellectual elite. It's in the hands of ordinary people. And ordinary people will and should have a say in their political future. And I refuse to give that power into the hands of an intellectual elite. And that's what I believe. Thank you.